Welcome back, Scott here, and we are at the 8-month mark of our 25-way trim restoration product longevity test. If you're not familiar with this test, I have two panels, a gray panel on the bottom with 2 coats, a black panel on the top with 1 coat, and these sit outside our shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week here in the East Texas Elements. And of course we wash them and inspect them on a monthly basis until the last one fails. As usual, we will foam it down, rinse it, foam it, wash it, rinse it, and dry it, and then we'll go ahead and inspect everything and see how it's all holding up. Links to where you can buy these products are found in the description of the video using my Amazon Associates links. One thing to note, while I was rinsing this, you can see some of these products are still hydrophobic. That's Nano Cotex Regen, and that is Malco Epic Revive New. Both are still hydrophobic at this point in the test. That would be Armor All Outlast. That is Cerakote, and that's Wipe New on the edge. So you can see that they all have a little bit of hydrophobic properties. That's something that I didn't even consider, and it's identical on the black panel as well. Glad to see consistent results between the two panels though. These tests are not possible without your support. I am purposely unsponsored because I promise to you that I will never accept money for a review of a product. Completely neutral and unbiased, and that 100% of these products are purchased out of my own pocket unless otherwise stated. As I said earlier, I don't do paid reviews for companies, and believe me, they've tried, because I want to know the real truth behind the best detailing product out there for you, for me, and for our clients. Alright, on to the gray panel first. You can see the heat gun and the torch method. They're still hanging in there, although I would not suggest doing that because it will weaken the plastic over time. Kiwi shoe dye didn't adhere very well to this gray panel for some reason. Armor All Outlast, still weak, so that would be the most inexpensive retail product other than the shoe dye that's holding up. I say the shoe dye because of the black panel we'll get to in just a minute. Everything else on the top rows failed. Here we have Wipe New, still looking fantastic, very glossy. Cerakote also, but Wipe New definitely looks a little more glossy than Cerakote. They're a very similar product to one another. They have court cases against each other, and so on. That black stuff, still looking good. It's more of a matte finish. There's my phone trying to hold down the cardboard. Malco Epic Revive. That is also looking great. It is a clear product as opposed to a dye. Solution Finish, I think we already had called that failed. And Nano Cotex Regen. That is the ceramic coating type product. And we're going to call it weak. It's not quite failed yet, but it's getting pretty close. And we knew about Blackwow. On to the black panel. India ink in the upper left corner there. Heat gun and torch method also looking all right. The Kiwi black shoe dye. That is an old detailer's trick from the 80s and 90s. For these black bumpers, the rubber bumpers, things like that, that in order to keep them looking black without using silicone. So that's still holding up, and it's very consistent, very uniform. Armor All Outlast again, $12 product. It's doesn't look like new, but it's definitely still holding up. Forever Black, that we called that failed. It's a dye. It's been that way for a while, as has Adam's New Black. Here we go again with Wipe New. Very consistent, uniform, glossy, still looks great. Cerakote, $20. Also looks more on the glossy side. Not quite, it's really hard to pick up on camera, not quite as glossy as Wipe New. And that black stuff, it is a dye, but it is more of a matte finish. So it depends on personal preference, but if you have trim that you want a matte finish, that black stuff looks like it's going to hold up pretty well. Sorry about my phone again. It was quite windy, so I was trying to keep this from blowing away. Shine Supply Trim Paint, also very, very good looking. Uniform, not quite, it's a little more glossy than that black stuff, but not a crazy gloss. And it is holding up great. Malco Epic Revive, there's another one. Still looking great. It's a clear product as it's applied. Solution Finish, carbon milled, more of a dye type of product. You can tell it's getting kind of weak, but I wouldn't even call it market weak yet, but it's showing some age. And Nano Kotex Regen, it's also looking okay, looking better on the black panel than on the gray panel. So there you go, guys. Do you have a favorite? Has this changed your mind or opened your eyes to anything? Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.